Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here on this drooly Thursday in Antwerp with another brew review. We are nearing the end of our second advent calendar, the Mr. Hobbs Beer Bible advent calendar. Today we are gonna try number 22. So only 23 and 24 are left. But first off, number 22, of course. Nice can. Frostbite Cold IPA. Curious what they mean by cold IPA. This is by Brewery Lost in Zaandam, another brewery that I have never heard of. And like I said a week back or 2 weeks back, I love these advent calendars, mainly these mixed advent calendars, because this is a discovery, this is a journey of discovery for me. Lost Brewery, two best friends shaking up the industry by designing great tasting beers and creating full-on experiences. Let's get lost together. Ingredients: water, barley, rice, hop and yeast. I'm not surprised to see rice in beer. I'm just surprised to see rice today. I know that Vedette, for example, by Duvel Moordgat, has been using rice for ages. I know that other brands have been using, or other breweries have been using rice. Rice is a source of carbohydrates that is a bit easier to digest, so a bit easier on the stomach and the digestive tract. So if you ever feel like having a beer and your stomach is aching, first off, don't have that beer. Secondly, if you really want one, get one that's brewed with rice. It's a bit easier. So, Frostbite is a crispy and refreshing IPA due to the use of a lager yeast instead of a traditional ale yeast. Okay, so that's where the cold IPA came from. It's made with some of our favorite New World hops like Citra, Amarillo and Idaho 7 and produces bright citrus aromas perfect for this type of beer. Enjoy! And then we have sweetness 2 out of 5, hoppy 4 out of 5, bitter 3 out of 5, fruity 4 out of 5 and fullness 2 out of 5. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is gonna resemble yesterday's, what was it? The Rock City Arctic double dry hopped Imperial Blonde, the 10% ABV IPA. But when I see this list, I'm gonna go out on a limb and think it's gonna resemble that slightly, but maybe a bit thinner and a bit more citrusy. But hey, I like the can, I like the logo, I like the idea of lager yeast instead of ale yeast. And I like Citra, Amarillo and Idaho 7. For a moment there, I thought I saw Cashmere and I thought they have all the hops Duvel uses. But no. Okay. Let's go for it. Ooh. That one's eager to get out. Right off the bat, lovely color, lovely head of foam. Okay. Also very aromatic, very fruity. I'm pouring this like a feet away from me and I still get all the aromas in the nose. First things first. Again, nice and hazy. A bit more coppery blonde. A lot of foam. Medium to low density, some bigger bubbles in there, and it's more off-white. I'm not gonna say beige, but off-white, with a nice creamy top. I like that a lot. Some bubbling going on, so pretty active, but of course the head of foam also gives that away. A bit thinner in the nose, but we still get that hoppiness. Oh, and I get of course, a lot of Citra and that Idaho 7 is also shining through, but I'm getting a little bit more citrus fruit, so not just lemon or grapefruit as classic hops deliver, but I am also getting like mandarins or tangerines, clementines. Yeah, absolutely lovely scent, however thin. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Oh wow, not what I expected. And well, I don't always like when beers surprise me, but this one surprises me in a good way. So yeah, first off, hoppy and fruity, of course. Also juicy. Again, immediately reminded of that Brussels Beer Project Juice Junkie. But a bit thinner than yesterday's beer, of course a bit lighter, also a bit more refreshing. This one is more positioned in the softer, juicy, citrusy part of flavors. And by that I mean less grapefruit, less bitterness, a bit more, I'm not gonna say sweet, but more aromatic, more soft, like those tangerines, like those clementines. Maybe a bit more perfumed. And even though it's a bit thinner, it is still very, very pleasant in the mouthfeel. It covers all bases. Really gets, it's bitter enough to get to all those weak spots in the mouth. Yeah, make all those glands tingle. Yeah, very nice indeed. But it is way more refreshing than I expected. And I think that overall the mouthfeel, the refreshing characteristics, well, it's of course a combination of all factors, but I think that the lager yeast is a great factor in this beer as well. This is also what we call een deurdrinker, so a very, very drinkable beer. And what did I say? It's a 6.4? It's a 6.6% ABV. Yeah, very drinkable, and I think that this is one of those beers that I would like to have on tap in a bar, for example, mainly during the summer as a cool-off beer, but nonetheless, yeah, very, very nice. So, another IPA that's gonna score quite high. The Roundup, beautiful color, nice fragrance, lovely in the nose, great mouthfeel, love the taste. Aftertaste is quite pleasant as well. Let's call this a 375 again. Yeah. That all being said, I'm gonna enjoy this a bit further. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you like this particular video, hit that thumbs up or leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for number 23, the second to last beer in this advent calendar. Cheers, you guys.